Hey folks, Leon Gregory here, day 20 of my video challenge and 90-day video challenge. And, today's Saturday, great day. I woke up, got this, what do you call, text, the text from Dave Sharp last night, or I should say this morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Had to watch it, and I was so pumped up that I fell asleep about 2:30, but woke up again about 4:30 and could not sleep. And so I got up and I watched it again, and right away forwarded the text to my sons and my daughter-in-law, and that got the day rolling. Next thing I did is I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Ron White, and he's a sales training and memory training expert. He's has a series called out Success Lessons, and two I watched today. The first one was Success Lessons from the Medal of Honor winners, and he went through how about 7 or 8 Medal of Honor winners and what they did to get their Medal of Honor, the Congressional Medal of Honor, and how it's the highest award that anybody can receive. And the majority of the gentlemen that won these have been Marines, U.S. Marines. And what was neat is how he took every one that he talked about and had certain things that was their qualifications or their what they stood for. Like one first never give up, always hold your ground, and that was one sergeant in the Marines in World War II got up and fended off a whole platoon, and that by himself, so his own platoon could get ready, and they ended up winning that battle. Unfortunately he died, but man, he took down quite a few people with him. Make life about others. That was another thing. You would never think that coming from a Congressional Medal of Honor winner, that was something, but that's what these guys did. They protected others. They weren't worried about themselves. They protected others. Don't give up on your goals. Choosing to face success and leave no one behind. And it was a good way to start the morning off. Listening to this, and then I followed up by his success lessons from baseball. And how certain baseball players and the game of baseball. He's a real baseball fanatic, and so these were 2 real good things. Then I followed that by watching Facing the Giants. Now I don't know if you guys, anybody of you out there have ever watched the movie, but you got to get it. It's a God movie. Yes, it's a God movie. These the football players, the coach. It starts with the coach and how he was having such a lousy year, and he turned his life over to God, and the whole team did, and they ended up winning the state championship. I've watched that movie I don't know how many times, at least a dozen times, and I tell you, it still brings tears to my eyes. I don't know what to say. It just touches you in such a way here in your heart, and that. And if you're not a God person, in that you could still see where they're coming from. And then I got to finish the day off because we had to have a new fuel pump put in our vehicle, and my best friend in that, who's a car mechanic, was good enough to do that. And this guy's done so much work on my vehicles, and I've never been able to pay him because we were, so far in the hole. And today, man, it felt really good to cut him a check for $100. I know it wasn't a lot, but it was the fact that I was able to help my friend out, and for the work that he did for me, and that was a really good feeling to be able to do that. I hope to do that a lot more with a lot more other people in that too. Be able to help them out, monetarily and stuff like that. So far it's been a great Saturday. I'm really looking forward to it tomorrow. I'm a greeter at church early in the morning. Yeah, I do the church thing too, and that, God plays. I'm a Jesus follower. I'll admit it. He plays a big part in my life, a big part in my transformation. And that, as I tell you, I used to be, put it bluntly, I used to be a real asshole, and that. but I've turned my life around, and I thank God for that. So we'll talk to you again tomorrow, and you all have a blessed day tomorrow, and take care of yourselves. Good night.